Chef Tex. It's me, Maya Chef Jack, and welcome to Malta. Actually, the hotel room, but did you know that in Malta you can have souvenirs that you can actually use in the dollhouse if you know how to use them in the dollhouse. I don't have a dollhouse with me in Malta, but I still have dolls and I can still check the dollhouse items with my dolls there because I do have my dolls with me. So that's what this video will be about. So I hope you learned something from it when you're buying souvenirs in Malta by watching this video. So let's have some fun. I'll be testing it with dollhouse size dolls, so that's a disclaimer that I need to tell you. But let's start with the Maltese window. So that's how it looks like. There were a lot of options in the souvenir shops for them, and they're a good size for dollhouse dolls. I picked the indigo one, but you can get a lot of colors. And here are my tests with my dolls. Astrid Fizz takes up quite a lot of space on the window, and if Nicholas Mello wanted to join, it's a bit tight, but when you move them around to see the view through that window, same story, but Astrid Fizz can still use it, as well as Nicholas Mello, Marina Mello, or others. Astrid Fizz scale. I also have Kelly Tropical. I think it's better size for Kelly and Carmela, so it's optimal for my Carmela Mello as well as my Tropical Kelly and other dolls, their size. And who else could work in here? So I have even smaller dolls to show you. So that scale of dolls, they can sit, but they have to be standing on the bench in order to see through the window, those two characters. But yet, Carmela Mello and her size dolls are the optimal size, although Carmela has to stand to see the view. Maybe not really, depends on how she sits on that window bench, but you get the idea. Just in case, my Carmela Mello I've made with beads, but if you want height reference, so here's my hand, and dolls that go from here to there are optimal for these. Just so we know, you're going to buy these windows for your dolls in Malta. So here was that test. Time for another test. Micro doll houses. I also bought them because of the tiny details in here. I love how tiny those details are. Oh, look at how many tiny details. And someone painted them really tiny, and they're made in Malta. So let's test these with dolls. And I think those doll houses are most optimal for that size of dolls, Maureen and Mellow. So here's my hand, and here's Maureen and Mellow. So this time she's the candidate to be testing doll houses. But yet Zola can also use it. And her little frog. The frog looks really adorable in that balcony. And the frog can also work. The micro dolls, I did have some, but not very many examples. Maybe I'll make a better example at home in Northern Ireland, but here the frog can work, so that's what. But my Zola made with Fimo clay is quite small. For her it's a really big doll house. She has to go all the way, jump over here for this floor. But okay, I guess that will work, but let's test it with Tropical Kelly or Carmela. It's a better size for those dolls. And how much can Kelly reach and Carmela reach? It should work okay. But best, that size of doll is best for these doll houses, these micro doll houses. So there's that, just in case you want to get it for your dolls. And last but not least, I also got a glass cat in other souvenir shop. So it's pink, kind of got piglet ears, but it's hard to make cat ears in glass. And I put a blue bow. Here's evidence that's from Malta. It's written here. Okay, let's see it with Nicholas Mello because he's intended for this cat. Wow. This is so cute and adorable. Let's get his younger siblings in the frame with the cat, because I also want to see it like this. Yes, please. Although the cat is a bit big, but still adorable. You know, some people have Maine Coon cats, but this is more Maltese cat. From what I guess they were trying to do with this glass thing. There, the Mellow sibling trio looking at the cat. Wow. In Malta they also saw the big one, but I chose the small one because thinking of my doll size and how cute this will look with dolls. There was a big one, but I didn't bother. It would have looked way too giant for these dolls. But yet the small one could work, so I bought that. And those were my souvenirs from Malta, just in case you wanted to see them. Because I like to pick ones, especially the ones that I can use with my dolls and for YouTube videos. That window bench, I'm going to think about that yet, because everything's just really beautiful and I don't want to ruin it, so yep. That's it for this video. And look at the cat with that window. Please tell me what you think of everything that I bought in Malta, because that was my opportunity to get a video like this and test it all with it, because on Thursday I'm going to be getting back to Northern Ireland. Just wanted to film in Malta this before I'm going back to Northern Ireland. It's really hot in Malta. It's still enjoyable, but anyways, please comment, like, subscribe, and please tell me what you think of my comparisons. And bye, Chef Chucks. See you in another video. Bye.